Good evening, guys. How are you doing today? Good evening, online. So, did you completed your practicals? Done. Super. All. Did you completed your practicals online? Online, guys. Excellent. Yeah. How about everyone? Put yes, no. Uh-huh. Good. Fantastic. Okay. So, in our last class, we have seen creating alarms, events, lambdas, correct? And then we left logs, correct? So today, let's go and work on the logs. Okay. So let me share my screen. Okay. So guys, can you please confirm? Can you see my screen and can you hear me well? Okay, ma. So guys, logs. Let's take the scenario, a real-time scenario. So what we're gonna do is we'll go and launch one EC2 instance. We'll go and launch one EC2 instance. So this is EC2 instance. Which one? Linux only. We launched Linux EC2 instance. And then what we're going to do is we will be having the logs inside the EC2 instance, correct? There are logs are different. There are different types of logs. If you install some application inside the EC2 instance, let's say we installed a Tomcat. Tomcat has the logs. And if you have installed Python, Python has the logs. If you have installed Apache, Apache has the logs. So somewhere in one path, the logs will be stored. Yes or no? Mostly in Linux, where are the logs stored? In which directory? Var log. Remember, in var logs, it can be Apache, Tomcat, whichever is application. You have the logs there. So what I'll be taking as a scenario is real-time scenario here. Do we have the system logs also? Yes or no? Do we have system logs? Every machine will have its own system logs, right? Either you push the application logs or either you can push the system logs. Both are same? Yes or no? Only the path is different. So if you want to push the Apache logs, Apache path will be there. If you want to push the system logs, system log paths will be there. Yes or no? So what we're going to do is we will launch one EC2 instance, Linux EC2 instance. And inside this, we need to install what? We need to install CloudWatch agent. We need to install CloudWatch agent. So once we install that CloudWatch agent, there are a couple of files. Once you install this CloudWatch agent, it will sit under etc AWS logs. This is the path. Inside this, we have two files. I'll show you in the lab. So we need to modify that file and then tell that where is our log directory. You mention that and start the service and the logs will be pushed to the, where it will push? In the CloudWatch logs. Guys, if you go to console, if you go to CloudWatch, do you see the log groups? Do we have any logs now at the moment? No logs, correct? So imagine now I launch this EC2 instance and I will be pushing these logs to CloudWatch logs. Guys, I'm doing it for one machine. It is the same for next 50 machines also. It is the same thing. So if you do it in one machine, it is fine. But the thing is here, does the CloudWatch agent have access permissions to push the logs to the CloudWatch logs? No. So what do we need to create? IAM role we need to create. We'll create a role, and what kind of permissions we'll give to the role? CloudWatch full access. And then this role should be attached to whom? This role should be attached to EC2 instance. Once the role has been attached to the EC2 instance, once I start the service, all the logs will be pushed into the CloudWatch logs. Should we do this, Nana? Huh? And this time, I'll be taking Amazon Linux operating system. Till now, we are using Red Hat. No, this time, let's take a little bit different. Which one? Amazon Linux. Okay. Now, tell me how to do that. So, should we go to EC2 and go and launch? Guys, how is your feeling after completing all your practicals? You feel confident, no? That you are gaining something? Yes or no? Yes or no? Good. Okay, let's go and launch the EC2 instance. So can I call it as CloudWatch log demo? And this time browse more AMIs. And which one I need to select here? So should we go with Amazon Linux? Let's go with the list one. Amazon Linux 2. The second one. Okay. I'll go with the second one. Amazon Linux 2. Okay. Why? Do you understand why? Okay. Red Hat, till now we are using Red Hat. Sometimes you use Amazon Linux. Sometimes you use Ubuntu. Operating systems are all Linux only. But the only difference is commands. Correct? So in Amazon Linux, there are different type of commands. In Red Hat, there will be different type of commands. So the commands only, the syntax will be different. Rest everything will be same. So I'll go with this, and I go with 6 p.m. batch. Edit it. I put in 1A. Select existing security group. Select this, and then go and boom. And after that, should we go and create a role and attach to the EC2 instance? Should I write the steps for you? First step is what? Launch Amazon Linux to EC2 instance. What's the second step? Create a IAM role and use CloudWatch permissions. Third step, attach the role to the EC2 instance. Fourth one, we need to log into the EC2 instance and install CloudWatch agent. Next, configure the files. 6.1, start the service. Start the CloudWatch agent service. And lastly, see the logs in CloudWatch logs. Okay. This is the thing that we'll be doing. So let's go and create one IAM role. Let's go to IAM. So roles, should we go and create a role? Okay, now you tell me, what is a trusted entity here? Which one I need to attach the role? EC2. Select the EC2. And next. And here, what kind of permissions? Excellent. So CloudWatch permissions. Oh, CloudWatch full access. You can use CloudWatch log full access also. Anything is fine. Next, and call it as CloudWatch or CW, CloudWatch log demo role. 6 p.m. Go and create role. And should we go and attach that role to the EC2 instance? Yes. Can you tell me, can you go and attach the role while EC2 is running? Answer is yes. Answer is yes. So how? Go to actions in security. Do you see modify IAM role? Click on it. And then here, do you see this? CloudWatch log demo role 6 p.m. and then update. Done. Clear till here? We have launched an EC2 instance and we have attached the role. Now what we need to do? We need to log into the EC2 instance, correct? So meanwhile, should I go and check my security groups? So my SSH is there and my IP is changed or not? SSH is there. IP is not changed. So that's fine. So let's go copy this and open Booty and bold, little bit bigger. Which one? This one. And then open. Accept. What's the user? EC2 minus user. So, okay, see. Now should we elevate our permissions? What is the command to elevate our permissions? Sudo minus yes. And now here, what we need to remember, in your real time, in your companies, or whenever you launch an Linux EC2 instance, the best practice is first to do yum update. So that meaning, if you go into yum update, don't do it now because it will take your internet bill. You will get the bill, but don't do it. But in your real time, always best practice is to do yum update. Please write down that. In your real time, the best practice is to run yum update on Linux machines. Yum update. In real time, the best practice is to run yum update on Linux machines. What will happen, yum update? Once you install yum update, all your latest patches, updates, everything will be installed so that your Linux machine is up to date. Okay. So now here, what we need to install now? CloudWatch agent we need to install and write down command. What is the command to install CloudWatch agent? Yum install -y AWS logs. Write down. So yum install -y AWS logs. This is the command. If you are worried about that particular software compatible issues, then you have to be very careful while doing it, Arpita. So yum install -y AWS logs. Should we go and install it? Install. Installation complete? Yes. So I'm clearing it off. So once you install this CloudWatch agent, I told you it will create 2 files. So in which directory? Go to cd etc AWS logs. Write down that command cd/etc/AWS log and do ls. ls is for list. cd /etc/AWS logs. Okay, ma? Now, Do you see this? Please write down. Two files will be created, aws.cli.conf and aws.logs.conf. Two files will be created, aws.cli.conf and aws.logs.conf. Okay. What is the command to see the content of the file? Cat. Correct. So should we go and do the cat for aws.cli.conf? What is there? Okay, ma. Let's go and do cat. Write down this command, aws.cli.conf. Write the command cat aws.cli.conf. Cat aws.cli.conf. And do you see this region? It's showing US East 1. Is that the right region for us? No. What is our region? AP minus South minus 1. So should we go and edit and modify this? Yes. So what does it mean? All the logs will, if you don't modify this, all the logs will be pushed to which region? This US region. So our logs should be there in which region? Mumbai. So should we go into, and what is the command to edit it? VI, write down aws.cli.conf. VI, aws.cli.conf. Enter. Once you enter, go to region part and then press I. You know, right? You know, right? That Linux commands, press I. Go to insert mode and then remove this and put AP minus South minus 1. Okay. How to save the file? Press escape, WQ exclamator. Write force quit and save force quit. Okay. And then enter. So did we save the file? Yes. If you want to show that you saved your file, again do cat aws.cli.conf. And do you see this? Oops. Do you see this? AP minus South minus 1 is there. Do you all understood? We have modified the region. And what is another file that we need to check? aws.logs.conf. So what is the command to read the file? Cat aws.logs.conf. Enter. Write down cat aws.logs.conf. Cat aws.logs.conf. Okay, ma? Now, see this here. If you come in the bottom, you see file is equal to var log messages. Guys, file is equal to var log messages. This is the place where it will collect the logs. So where are my system logs? System logs in which directory? Var log messages. So whatever the logs are there inside the directory, all the logs will be pushed to the CloudWatch logs. Let's say you have Apache or Tomcat installed, and that your Apache Tomcat logs are in var logs Apache or var Apache logs. So can you go and modify this path? Wherever are your logs, modify that path. That is called file path, file log path. Write down. You don't need to modify here anything, just for information. For FYI, put FYI and write down. File is equal to var log messages. In brackets, write down it's a log path, application log path. Same, file is equal to var/log/messages. In brackets, you write that this is the application log path. Same, file is equal to /var/log/messages. In brackets, this is the application log path. So in your real time, wherever are your logs, which path is that? You need to modify this path here. Got it now? Okay. And then, guys, let's say, do you see this log stream name? Do you remember log stream name? See, from where are the logs are coming? Guys, in your CloudWatch logs, let's say you have 50 machines. You should know from which machine the logs are coming. right? And this machine, that is nothing but log stream name, which is the instance ID. That meaning in the log group in CloudWatch logs, we will get the instance ID. And if you go inside it, we'll see the logs. Group name. So you can use any group name. You can say application logs, Apache logs. In real time, you can use any group name. So what is the group name at the moment here? Var log messages. Group name here is var log messages. And whatever the logs are there in var log messages, it is getting pushed. And what is the stream name? Instance ID. Only log path. Akhil, it is not only log path. Where I'm now pushing the system messages, correct? Is it only application logs that I can push? No. Whatever the logs you have in the machine, you can push it. Now I have installed the CloudWatch logs. Should I need to start the service now? Yes. So meanwhile, let me go and check and confirm. Do we have any logs here? Do we have any log groups created here? If I start the service, the log group will create automatically. What is the log group here? /var/logs are messages. That meaning that will be get created here automatically, correct? So now, what is the command to start? Now this is Amazon Linux, no? So write down systemctl start AWS logs D. Write down. This is a command. You write this command in brackets to start CloudWatch service. Yes, you can give any name, no issues. By default, it is instance ID there. You can change it to anything. Morally, yes. Ma? Systemctl start AWS logs D in brackets. And this is to start CloudWatch service. This is to start CloudWatch agent service. CloudWatch agent service. Okay, now? Systemctl start AWS logs D is the command. What is this command used for? To start the CloudWatch agent service. Okay? Should I put click on enter? Boom. The service is started now in the backend. So, right? Status, it is running, no problem. Right? So once this is started, now the logs will be, all the system logs will be pushed directly to the CloudWatch log. Should we go and check it now? Should I refresh it here? So what should get created here? Var log messages. Let's see. Do you see that? Var log messages are created. And if you go in, this is a log group. And what is the log stream that we have given? Instance ID, right? Go inside it. And this is the instance ID. And if you go inside it and you see the logs, these are all the logs. Which logs is this? EC2 is pushing the logs here. I am pushing the system logs. Can you also push the application logs similarly? Where you need to change? Where you need to change? Where you need to change the log path? File is equal to var log messages. No, instead of var log messages, you put the log path. Okay, clearer? See, imagine you have 10 to 15 or 20 machines. Isn't it difficult to log into each and every machine and see the logs? So now, if you configure like this, all the logs will be pushed here to the CloudWatch logs. This is how you can see it here. So you can group it and all your EC2 instances will be listed over here. All 20, go there and just see the logs. Okay, now if you ask the question, sir, how I have 20 machines, how do we do all these things? Guys, can you go and update the user data? Yes or no? This is a shell scripting only, no? Shell only, no? Shell only, no? So now, what is the command that we have used? We have yum install AWS logs. CloudWatch logs we have installed. CloudWatch agent. After that, what we did, we have modified it. After that, we have started it. Simple, no? These 3 commands, you write a small script and then put it while launching the EC2 instance, put it in user data. And all these 20 machines will have the CloudWatch agents installed. And automatically it will push it. Everyone, is this clear? How to send messages, how to push the messages, EC2 instances logs to the CloudWatch logs? Excellent. Okay, so Logs Insight is nothing but, guys, any questions? Okay, do you see this here? And how many logs? There are so many logs are there, no? Guys, there are so many logs. Is it easy to understand these logs? No. For that reason, you have Logs Insights. So Logs Insight meaning, this will be, see, if you select this, you can write a small queries like this, guys. You can write a small queries like this because you have so many logs files, no? You have so many records are there. And if you want to know, if you want to retrieve the specific information, you can write a query and retrieve it. This will be done by the developers. But see here, fields are timestamp is there, message is there, log stream, log. And you can sort by descending order, limit 20 rows. So based on requirement, can you go and write it and run this query? You can run the query and then do you see this? I'm getting these details. So based on, instead of that huge log and going and checking it, you can write a specific query and get the separate logs for it. How to group these logs? If I want to group logs for system and application, you need to separately send it, Arpita. You cannot mix both of them. So or else you need to find a way where you can, in log path, you can give both of the paths. But you will get confused, no? So if you group your system logs and then application logs in the same group or same instance ID or same log stream. So this is Log Insights. What is that? Why 4 logs? What is that? This one, I have wrote some query here where fields sort by this timestamp. So that particular timestamp, we got it. Similar timestamp. And this particular timestamp it is giving. I just ran some sample query. So guys, can you run your own queries if required based on your requirement? You can do that. Is it clear on the logs, everyone? Any questions? So how do you do it? Launch one EC2 instance, or if required, launch 2 EC2 instance. Okay. And then log into the 2 EC2 instance and then install CloudWatch agent and apply the roles to it and then start the agent. And come and see it here and you should be able to see the logs. Okay. So metrics, we have our host level metrics, no? All the metrics, you can see it here. So these are all the metrics, you have it. So it is just for our information. And as I told you, you can do your internet monitoring. You can do a synthetic canaries also. Remember what is canaries? Application monitoring, correct? So let's say you have facebook.com. If you want to monitor, till now here, did we saw to monitor any application directly? No, right? So if you want to monitor the application, so this canaries will help you. But we no need to go there because this will be charged. But I'm just showing you quickly how to do it. Do we have any canaries? No canaries. Do you see? Let's go and create a canary. So what is the requirement here? I want to monitor our own website. Give me one sample website. Should we take facebook.com? Take it, no? Any. And in real time, you have your own application. Boom.com something. So create canaries. And you have so many options here. This is very advanced things. But let me go first with the heartbeat monitoring. Heartbeat monitoring meaning what? You have facebook.com. So you need to go and check Facebook is working or not, working or not, working or not. If Facebook is not working, you will get the notification. Is it possible for us to go and monitor through all the night by ourselves manually? No. So what you do, you create a canary for your application, right? You create a canary for application and then just forget it. And when something went down here, automatically you receive a notification. Okay, so that is here heartbeat monitoring. Canary name, let's say Facebook. Yes, you can get it. Do you see this? This is the endpoint URL. Whichever the things that you want to monitor, you can give the endpoint here. That endpoint can be anything. http:// which one? Facebook.com. Can you give multiple endpoints, multiple websites? Yes. https:// Can I monitor google.com also? Yes. So you can monitor like this. So what does this canary will do? It will go and click on monitoring it. Facebook.com, are you working or not? Google.com is working or not? Take a screenshot. And this is the, guys, this is the Node.js script that will get automatically generated. We no need to worry about that because do you see this here? In URLs, we got Facebook.com and Google.com here. How many URLs that you put it? Automatically that URLs will be will come under this array. If I go and add one more, https:// yahoo.com. Do you see yahoo.com came here? Yes or no? So whatever you want to monitor, any endpoints, if you want to monitor, go and put it here. That can be your application, that can be your endpoint URL. Okay, come down. So schedule it. How frequently that you want to monitor this? In your company, as you are AWS engineers, guys, as in the company, as you are AWS engineers, you need to monitor the application, customer application. So how frequency, what is the frequency that you can monitor? Depend upon the requirement. You can monitor every 5 minutes, every 1 minute. It's up to you completely. So every 1 minute or every 5 minutes, every 10 minutes also you can monitor it. Okay. But make sure that the bill will get generated accordingly. So here, should I go and run once? Because I know need to schedule here now. Can I go and run once? Okay. So this is timeout, canary timeout. If Facebook is not coming up at all, so this canary going all the time, click Facebook, give me the data, give me the, no, you can set up the timeout. What is by default timeout is 1 minute. So all the data will be collected here and there will be one, all the information, CloudWatch synthetic canaries, it will be created in one S3 bucket. Okay. And if you want to do the encryption, you can do the encryption. Otherwise, no. Do you see this CloudWatch alarms also? You can set it up and you can set up. You can create an alarm and you can get the notifications. So I'm not selecting all these things. So can I just go ahead and then monitor these two endpoints? Okay. Let's go ahead and then try to create canaries. This will take a little bit time. Okay. I'll tell you a little bit advanced thing. Is it clear till here now? So you can monitor your application or endpoints using the canaries? Yes or no? Okay. Now, guys, Facebook.com page got opened. Is it sufficient to monitor only Facebook.com to see the page? So if Facebook.com is opening, but you have login, no? Username and password. If that login is not working, is there any use? Facebook is up or not? Is there no use? So now we are just checking Facebook.com page is opening or not with this. So this canary will go and talk, hey, Facebook.com, knock, knock. You there? It will send 200 status code and it says you are good. Okay. Now, how do you monitor this runtime? So you need to give the, so now what we do is, guys, if it is manual, If it is manual, you open the Facebook and you put username and password and enter. Then only it is working. Then only you conclude Facebook is working. How do you do it automatically? How do you monitor this automatically? This canaries also will do. So you can give username and password. You can pass it here. Username and password. You can pass it here in Canary, and then as a part of guys testing, those who know testing, so they will be doing this testing, automated testing, right? So they will pass the variables inside it, and then when it start testing this, it will take the variables and automatically insert username and password, and it will once it is logged in, and Canary will say that yes, login is working. That meaning Facebook is working. This is little bit advanced. So here, do you see this? Facebook.com, no data is there. The state is stop. So can I go and select and then start? Guys, if tester do all, then why we need, sir? What is this question? I gave an example of what tester is doing, right? See, now we have Shashi. Shashi is a tester. Okay. Our company is Facebook. So he will have his responsibility is to test Facebook.com is working or not. Yes or no? Okay. But his responsibility is to check whether Facebook is working all the time. He will just test it. But whose responsibility is to monitor that Facebook is working or not? It is our responsibility. AWS engineers. If it is your responsibility to check Facebook.com is working or not automatically, how do you do it automatically? Will you go and do it manually? Every 1 minute, will you go and hit the URL? No. What do you do? Create the canary. Okay? There is no relation between the tester and here. They do their own stuff. Exactly, morally. Yes. That is called unit testing. Okay, so I'll go and start it. So it is started. So it is running. So it is running. So success, it is 100%. Okay. If I go inside it, the last run is passed. Do you see this? Facebook.com, Google.com, both are passed? Yes or no? Do you see it took the screenshot also? If I open it, this is a Facebook.com, this is a Facebook page. Yes or no? Guys, yes or no? So this means the Facebook is working for us? Yes, it is working. Right? So if I go to the Google, this is a Google page, no? So it will do based on the schedule that you have given, every minute it will go and check. If something went wrong, you will get automatically a notification. And you have to go and do the troubleshooting. Is it clear, ma? How to create a canaries? But guys, as an advanced level, if you want to go and check the login checks also. In Facebook.com, it is just showing Facebook.com is up or not. But if you want to pass login username and password, you can go again, create canaries, guys. You can go and create canary. And here you have GUI workflow builder. What is that? GUI workflow builder. Either you can use this or you have canary recorder is there. Canary recorder meaning generally testers, what they do is they write the code. So this canary recorder is just a extension that you need to download. And what you need to do is you do all the activities, what you want to do. Open Facebook, login. And that entire thing will get recorded and the code will be generated. You understand what I'm saying? Open Facebook, whatever you want to do the testing, whatever you want to do the monitoring. What is the monitoring here you're doing? Open the Facebook page and then use sample email, username and password, enter. And whatever you're doing on the screen, you can record it. Who will do the recording? Canary recorder will do the recording. And then that will generate a code. That code, you come here and paste it here. And whatever you have done manually, that will get automatically will be done by the canaries. So guys, you have so many things, advanced things that you can do it using this canaries. But as for now, please remember, canaries can help us to monitor the applications. And also it will check the broken link checker. That means experienced people, this will be helpful for you. You can check your APIs, you can check your, you can set up some workflow builders. And if you don't want anything, you just go into the heartbeat monitoring. Clear? Is it clear, guys? See, one passed, everything is good. If something fails, automatically you will get an alarm. Is it clear online, everyone? So like this, you can monitor internet monitoring also. You can see how your internet is working. So, and also resource health checks are there. All right. And then that's it. And if you have any Docker containers, you can monitor Docker containers. Lambdas. Guys, yesterday we saw the Lambdas, right? In Lambda also, you can do the monitoring. You can see the monitoring, how many invocations are happening and all. Here also, you can do the monitoring, same thing. But you need to turn on Lambda insights inside it. So these are all some extra things that you can do it by yours by when time comes in your real time. But for now, CloudWatch meaning alarms, logs, events. Okay, is this clear on that part? If that is part is good, then we are done with the CloudWatch. Is it clear? CloudWatch logs. Today concept CloudWatch log is clear for you? Any questions on that? So will you be able to do this CloudWatch? Very easy, no? Yes or no? Very easy, no? Okay. So guys, now we are done with CloudWatch. As we have time, should I take one more very small service? Okay. You tell me, we have seen EC2 CloudWatch, which is a service where everything is ready-madely there. You just go in and use it. Which service is that? Which one? Lightsail. Which one? Lightsail. So Lightsail, guys, Lightsail, as in EC2, we have went and did everything manually, correct? Lightsail, do you remember what did I say on Lightsail? Guys, you don't want to do anything technical. Everything is there. You just go and just click, select it what you want, and everything will be automatically setup is ready. But remember, Lightsail is very selfish. Lightsail is very selfish. What is the meaning of selfish? Huh? Swartha. Okay. Okay, so correct. That is selfish. The meaning of selfish here is generality. We went and saw EC2, right? If you want databases, which service do you select? RDS. If you want volumes, which service do you see? EBS. And if you want domain related things, which service? DNS related things? Route 53. So for each and if you want to have a storage, you go with a bucket, S3 bucket. So EC2 can go and communicate with multiple AWS services. But whereas this Lightsail doesn't like to communicate with any AWS service. Whatever the other AWS services are providing, this itself is providing by, the Lightsail itself is providing by itself only. You no need to go and check here and there. If you want bucket, Lightsail will provide. If you want to create databases, no need to go to RTS. Lightsail will provide the RTS. Databases. So if you want to set up records, no need to go to Route 53. Lightsail will itself will act as a Route 53. Everything is at one single stop. One single stop. So if anyone wants to come here, come and then easily set up an application without much disturbances, without much technical things, go with the Lightsail. As we have learned very deep in the EC2, this Lightsail is very jujube, very simple. Should we go and check it? See here. Oh, Lightsail. No big hangama in light sale. Right, guys? This is the only console. This is the light sale console. Do you see? Just remember how EC2 looks like. So many things. But here light sale, nothing. It says good evening and then create instance. That's it. Right? And then EC2, we call it as EC2 instance. In light sale, we call it as light sale instance. So do we have any light sale instances now? No. Do we have anything anything else, guys, here? Nothing. Should we go and create light sale, create instance and see? Okay. Click on create instance. In which region we are in? Mumbai. And if you want to, in which available zone it is getting created? 1A. If you want to change, click on this and change it. Yes, we'll be using it. Select platform. It provides Linux, Microsoft Windows. Which one you want? Let's go for the Linux. Okay. In this concept in EC2, we call it as images, correct? AMIs. Here it is just instance image, simple. And see, do you see? These are all the predefined applications are readily available for you. These are all very common applications in the industry. WordPress. Do you heard about WordPress? LAMP, Node.js, Joomla, Drupal, Nginx, GitLab, Django, cPanel. These are all very common applications people use us in the real time. Should we pick one thing? Should we pick one? Should we select WordPress? Let's select the WordPress. Guys, and then if you want to have any user data, remember user data. If you want user data, put it, otherwise no need. Keypads, you can download it. Here, snapshot. Generally, what is snapshot? Backup of the volume. Here, snapshot is backup of the light sale instance itself is called snapshot. And here, instance plan is there. Similarly, in EC2, how we have instance type. What is the instance type we are using? T2 micro. Here, there is no type. Here, we have only plan. Like prepaid. How do we recharge prepaid? If you go for 700 rupees, for example, and you will get 2 GB daily, and you will get some is there, no? See here, for first 3 months, it is free. So that meaning you need to pay $3.5. If you pay $3.5, you will get 512 MB RAM, 2 CPU, 20 GB hard disk, 512 GB data transfer. If you want this package, go with this package. You need to pay how much? $3.5. If you need bigger package, go with $5. In $5, how much memory you will get? 1 GB you get. If you need more memory, increase it. If you pay for $20, you will get 4 GB. If you pay $160, how much memory you'll get? That is the problem with light sale. Light sale is maximum giving how much GB? 32 GB only. But in EC2, you can go for thousands of GBs. Here, light sale is for small light purpose. Don't expect to have Bhayanak performance here. It's very limited. So, very small company, very small limited audience. And if you want to do setup quickly, immediately, some POCs from demos you want to give to customers, then go with this light sale. Okay. So here, which one we need to select? $3.5. And for you, it is free. First 3 months, it is free. Come down. And it says, Babu, consider a bigger instance plan because 3.5 has how much GB RAM? 512 GB. Do you get any performance there? It is not even 1 GB RAM. So it said, Babu, go with 1 GB. But that's fine. That's it. That's it. How do we deactivate this plan? Why you need? It is on-demand pricing model. You create it and use it. That's it. How many hours that you are using, that many hours that you need to pay. I mean, here they'll calculate that based on it. if you are running the instance. So click on create instance. Bus. Here, how many you have? 1, 2, 3. How many you want? You can go ahead and create it. See? Guys, how much time it took for me to create a Lightsail instance? Seconds. But in EC2, so many technical topics. But here, just go and select it. Getting it? Guys, are you getting it online? So now it is in running state. Let it run. Okay, let it run. Okay. So on the left side, previously the menu is recently only few days back, they have changed this. Previously the menu is here only, here on top. So left side menu is there. Okay. Instances, just now we have launched the instance, correct? Containers are related to your Docker containers. So we are not going and touching the Docker containers here. Okay. But if I go and touch the container concept, I need to teach DevOps for you. Right? What is Docker? What is Docker Hub? How to create image inside it? So that is not our job. Right? So let's not go in the containers. So go to the databases. Generally, Chitty, where do you go and create databases? RDS. But here it's see, Lightsail, it's providing the database here itself. But in RDS, how many engines are there? Wait. In RDS, how many engines? RDS supports how many engines? How can you forget? Online people are saying. How many engines are there in RDS? 6 engines. Mom PMA. Remember? Mom PMA. No. MS SQL, MySQL, Oracle, MS SQL, Postgres, MariaDB, Aurora. 6 are there, 6 engines. Okay, see here. But this Lightsail is not supporting those many engines. Lightsail supporting only 2 engines. MySQL, Postgres. See, click on create database. MySQL, Postgres. Simple thing. And that too open source, not license based. Select this. Give the username and password. And then you need to pay $15. Create database. That's it. Simple. But don't do it. Do you all understand how to create a database? Very simple. If you want to have a database, go and create a database like this. Coming to networking. Chitty, what is static IP concept in EC2? Elastic IP, EIP. Remember? EIP. So now if I go to instances here, do you see this is the IP address? That instance, this IP address is publica, dynamica, statica. This is dynamic. Okay, let's see. I copy this. Can I put it here? Have I done anything? No. Boom. WordPress is ready. Let's see. WordPress is ready. Have we done anything? Everything is there. And you should know how to handle the WordPress from here. Okay, nice. And you see this here. And if I click on this, it will open the, if I can log into this machine, open. Boom, that's it. See? In EC2, open, put the key, PPK file, enter, login, EC2 minus user. But here, go inside directly. Right? So, okay. So, but this is the dynamic IP or static IP, Nana? It's dynamic. So if you want to make it static, go to networking and here, create static. To whom you need to assign? WordPress. and then create. How many IPs are free? EIPs, five EIPs are free. See now, if you go to instances, now this elastic IP got attached, static IP. If I stop and start this EC2, if I stop and start this WordPress instance also, IP address will change now? It will not change. So those kind of networking you can commit here. Create load balancer. Can you create a load balancer? See how easy. You want HTTP or HTTPS? Select it. Create load balancer. But don't create it. It will cost you $18. But I'm telling you how simple it is. Right? Yes or no? So here you can create the load balancer. And guys, and then here distribution. Where did you heard about distribution? I'll stop the class tomorrow. I'll ask you to revise everything again if you are not answering. Where did you create distribution? Which service is that? In which service did you heard about distribution? Okay, check and tell me. Check and tell me. Sir, there is no control F in my notebook, sir. We have seen overview of the services, no? Check there. If you check it, then only you will remember in your brains now. Check it. Yes, Arpita. Check it. Check it. In the book. Check the book. In which service you create the distributions? See CloudFront. Yes? Yes or no? Now you remember distribution concept. CloudFront. Where? Tell me 3 times. CloudFront. Where? CloudFront. Where? CloudFront. In CloudFront, what do you create? Distributions you create. What do you create? Distributions. So don't forget. So in your certification courses also you will get it. So you are creating a distribution. So you need to automatically get in mind distribution meaning CloudFront. Okay. So guys, here, come here, see here. Okay. If you want to, CloudFront is for what? For caching purpose, correct? So I want this WordPress to be cached throughout the world. I no need to go to CloudFront. Here only you can create the distribution. You need to create distribution. See, create distribution. And then origin. Which is our origin? WordPress is our origin. Apply. And boom. And how much 50 GB per month is free for first year. So based on how many people are using it, you need to select that data transfer and then click on create distribution. Once you click on create distribution, this WordPress will be cached in the entire world of edge locations. You don't need to go to CloudFront. Everything here itself is providing it. Clear? And then coming to storage. Storage meaning we talked about bucket. Do we need to go to S3? Here only click on create bucket and give the bucket name. How much size? 5 GB, 100 GB, 250 GB. That's it. That is maximum that it is providing it. Give the name and click on create bucket. You don't need to go to S3. And then here, disk, create disk. Disk is nothing but which one? Volumes. So you can go with but the good thing is Lightsail is providing you 16 terabyte volume. So if WordPress need additional volume, go and create it and attach it. And domains and DNS, generally in which service we go and register the domain? Route 53, correct? And where do you create the records? Make up Route 53. But here You know need to go to Route 53. Here itself, you can create a DNS zone. I have already created one domain for you. I mean, later we'll see. Create a DNS zone and start creating the records here. But each and everything we'll see later. We'll go to Route 53. We work on Route 53. We go to S3. We learn S3. We go and do RDS. So many things are there. But I'm telling you how easy you can do it in Lightsail. What is snapshot? Backup of the Lightsail instance is snapshot. That's it. Easy, Lightsail. So as we know about EC2 in and out, that's why it is very easy for us now. Once we have learned S3, RDS, Route 53, all these things, this will become even more easier. So you need to go to multiple services and do many things. Here itself, we can do. It is one single stop of all AWS services. Not all, most of the services. Clear, Nana? If I go inside it, you can see the metric. For monitoring, you need to go to CloudWatch. Do you need to go to CloudWatch? No need. Do you see this? You can here itself, you can monitor. Here itself, you can create alarms. Snapshot is nothing but backup. Create a snapshot, backup will be created. Storage. What is the /dev XVDA? Root volume. What is that? Root volume. WordPress root volume is that. Can you go and attach additional volumes? Yes, go and create this. How much size? And then boom, attach it. It's damn easy. So we have the static IP address, and you might ask, sir, how did we just directly go and log into this Lightsail instance? Remember, we have security groups in EC2. What is the security groups called here? Firewall. And can you go and SSH is enabled for everyone. That's why I have logged in. So can you go and do the inbound rules here, whichever is required, and delete whichever is not required? Domains. You can register a domain. That's simple. So I don't want you to do anything on the Lightsail. I just show you. But if you want to have a little bit feel on the Lightsail, create a Lightsail instance. That's it. Create a Lightsail instance and go open or take this your IP address, put it in the browser, go inside it, stop, reboot, connect. You do this. Don't create any databases. Don't create any load balances. Don't do anything in Lightsail. But you got an idea of the Lightsail now? That is fine. Just go ahead and then delete it. Generally, no one will talk about Lightsail because it's a very simple service, but you got a good idea now, right? Gone. It's clear now. So will you take up the tasks? Huh? All the tasks are up to date, no? Very good. So let me give you tasks. Okay. See here, Chitty. Can you go and set up CloudWatch logs on Linux? I have given you the commands also. Create a sample dashboard. Dashboard, I didn't show you. See here. In CloudWatch, do you see dashboard on the top? See, generally, dashboard meaning in your companies, there will be a monitoring team will be there separately. Separately, what team will be there? Monitoring team will be there. If you have a product in your company, there will be a monitoring team separate. Support team will be there. Monitoring team will be there. L1, L2 teams will be there. L3 team will be there. Technical teams will be there. Different teams. So now, this monitoring team, all they do is the job for a monitoring team is just to monitor it. Everything is working or not. Everything is green or not. How are the CPU utilizations are going? How are my applications, all the customers' applications are green color or not, working or not? So isn't it good to see everything in one nice dashboard? You have database machine, you have web server, you have that server. So I have asked monitoring team to go and monitor the CP utilization. So he need to go to each and every EC2 and see the CP utilization, no, which is very hard. So can he create a dashboard and have all the CP utilization of all the servers in one dashboard? How? See, create dashboard. I call it as test dashboard. You can go and add widgets, guys. Add widgets. See, you want line formatter, number formatter, and then bar formatter, pie formatter, and you want to check the alarm status. How you want to see the dashboard? So can you put your innovative thought and create a dashboard? So now, for example, I'm putting a line. Okay. Next. So here, EC2. So let me go and check this guy. So I search for it and I take the CP utilization, for example. Create widget. Do you see that? Like this, can I go ahead and then have CP utilization for most all the servers? Yes or no? I'm duplicating now to show you. But in real time, can you go and have different server CP utilization in one dashboard? Yes, like this. Here. And this dashboard can generally what monitoring team will do, they'll have a big TV. There will be have a bigger TV. In that TV, can you put this dashboard? Can you connect VGA cable and then HDMI cable and then put it in the screen? And everyone can see it. How the rocket launch happens and everyone see in the monitoring. No, like the monitoring team will be watching like this. But the job is not only to monitor, to watch TV there. You can show this to everyone. So you can create a dashboard like this. You can create the alarms also, you can do it. Logs also, you can put it. You can have a nice dashboard if you want. Understood? So can you create this dashboard? Yes. Guys, and then exploring topic. But tell me honestly, that exploring topic is giving more knowledge on you? Yes or no? Definitely. So exploring topic here is, I've shown you on Linux, CloudWatch logs. Can you do it on Windows? Understood what I'm saying? Can do it on Windows. On Linux, I have installed CloudWatch agent, but you need to launch a Windows machine. In that Windows machine, you need to install CloudWatch agent. How do you just go to Google and type CloudWatch agent Windows download? There will be one small file will be there. Install it. And there will be go to the path and modify it and push it. Same like Linux. In Windows, it is even more easier. Okay. And also, till now we have seen CP utilization. Yes or no? What are the host level metrics? What are the host level metrics we have? CPU, network, disk, status check. Yes or no? We have 4. But anywhere in our CloudWatch, did we saw memory? Did we saw memory utilization? I want you to get how to get the memory utilization. Super task. Okay. You will get the task like this only in your real time. Okay. So these 3 things, you do it. I put this in the task. And guys, finally go ahead and then delete everything. But so delete everything, the log groups, otherwise it will be charged. I'm telling you, terminate the EC2 instances. Terminate the EC2 instances and then go to logs. Guys, canaries are not, guys, see here. Chitty. canaries are optional for you. Okay. For the lab. No need to do canaries. Okay. But you saw how to create a canary here. But no need to create canaries because that will be charged. So don't create the canaries. Rest you can do it. Okay. Na? Any questions? Online, any questions? Notes, huh? What PPTs? Huh? PPTs, huh? Okay. Six only, no? Any other questions meanwhile? Browse. Tell me what do you need? PPTs you're saying. EC2? Huh? CloudWatch, Lightsail. Did you got IAM? You're asking material, no? I'm uploading in the classroom now. Okay. Again, guys, please do not do any mock exams and don't go and read certification questions and all. Not now. I'm telling you, we are just 1/4 or more than 1/4. We have just completed. We have so many services still. Okay. Once we are done with most of the service, then you go and try to answer it. You will be able to do it. But now we have just completed how many services? Few only, no? Mainly EC2, IAM, CloudWatch, Lightsail, only 4 or 5. Okay. We have so many things pending. If you go and read the questions, your mind will be off. So don't unnecessarily. Oh, 1 second. Okay, I'll upload right away. Don't worry. Anything else? So we'll be able to do these practicals? Yes? Fantastic. Good. Can you give the final CC for today, guys? CC with smile. Super. So that is all, guys, for today. And I'll see you tomorrow with the next service. Until then, take care. Bye-bye. Have a nice day. Good night.